Do you have any idea where I am? I think many of you do right now, outside the porch of the house that I had sold and then moved back to. There are some crazy people in this world, I'm telling you right now. And you're looking at me right now, looking at this live stream, like, yeah, I see one of them right now. But whatever. I mean, hey, you're entitled to your opinion, although your opinion would be based on what you know about me according to what I share on YouTube. Because there's a whole other mystery in my life that I just don't put out there. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people don't put everything out there, right? Because then you have nothing sacred left in your life to cherish. Because then your whole life's on public display, and then what do you have left for privacy? All right, guys. Just doing a live stream. I didn't want to have to do this. I really just wanted to upload a video, but there has been a lot of things going on in this general area, and I don't even know where this came from. Well, we're going to start from the beginning, and that is this crazy weather, okay? Now, we have just this storm that's like knocking us out right now. Things have calmed down. It was really heavy rain, heavy winds. It's still very windy right now. We're in a state of emergency in several surrounding states. Like right now, like New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, we're in this situation. So there has been floods. Some roads have been shut down, and areas that there's no power. Winds have been reaching like 30, 40 miles an hour. They said it's going to be up to 60 miles an hour. Okay. This is crazy. I don't know. Like, I wasn't expecting something like this to happen, but it's the way people react. It's the way people react to this kind of weather on top of the pandemic. You got two things happening at one time. Two things happening at one time. And it's the cold weather is a reality now. It's a reality. Let's see who's out here. We have hey Pastor Rick, Daniel. Thank you so much for that super sticker mustache there. As Pastor, as we got Pastor Rick, Rachel. What's going on? Janet, Christopher, Kimberly. What's up? Stephanie. What's up? Yolanda. Hey, what's up, Rachel? Inspector. Hey, Bobby, how's the weather by? Yeah, that's a question you got right there. How's the weather by me? There's this nor'eastern thing going on. Okay, this nor'eastern. Holy crap! Like it's busting down the back door right now. Well, right now it calmed down. It was freaking crazy rain. The wind is still kind of crazy, but it's there's a little pause in it. It's gonna get worse again tonight, and then tomorrow it's gonna start to calm down. So we're dealing with this. Like I said, this is a nor'eastern thing. Now, if I was still like way south and didn't come back here because of the complications that happened when doing the lease purchase with the owner, well, lease purchase with the tenant, who is I'm the owner, but tenant, I wouldn't be back here and dealing with this craziness that we've been dealing with here. The weather being away from some opportunities that I was so eager to take on. And now things are being taken away from me. Things are being stolen. This is ridiculous. I don't know what's wrong with people, but what person in the right mind takes from someone else? Like, do they not have any care about anybody's feelings or Do they have no respect for people? Like, why do they just take stuff that's not theirs? And I'm thousands and thousands of dollars that I'll never see again. And on top of that, I can't even find anything in the store because people are panicking. People are freaking out. I don't know what's happening to people. They experience a double layer situation. You got the pandemic and this crazy nor'eastern storm that's like a freaking hurricane, basically, like floods, thunderstorm. I mean, the lightning and thunder was so crazy. We had power outages. There was power out for a while here. I was on backup for a little bit, so it got really crazy, and the packages are delayed. UPS is delayed. But that's the least of the problem, right? I mean, I got business expenses, right? And I had things I needed to buy for business. Those things are on hold right now. But the most important thing is the safety. It's our safety. You know, being in this state of emergency, it's about safety. The school, some of the schools have closed, some are delayed. It's about being safe, looking out for one another. It's like in the neighborhood, the neighbors look out for each other, right? And that's the way it's been since I've been a kid. The neighbors look out. Like we're like family in the neighborhood. We look out for each other. We don't steal from each other. We don't take advantage of each other. But there's something that's missing in this community, and that is there's some people are lacking that compassion and respect, and somebody is just taking from people. Someone's stealing from people. And it's not necessarily money or electronics. I am talking just taking away the hope that we have in humanity because of the way people treat other people, the way they take away our, I don't know, it's like they're taking away our happiness, and they're just creating this uncertainty because of what they're doing. And it's almost like each man or woman is out for his or her own, and they don't care about anybody else. They're just basically draining the tanks at the gas stations, which I really don't need gas anymore, except for the Corvette, which I'm no longer going to be owning in the next month because it's going to be sold. But the Tesla charges on electrical, right? But people are taking everything out of the stores. And I feel like it's like stealing because you're stealing from someone else. When you start emptying out the shelves and everything is gone, you're taking from someone else because you're buying more than you need. So it's taking away someone else's life, really, because you need food to survive, right? And I just lost $4,000 today. Okay, it's gone. I'm never going to see it again. And I'm not here to whine and complain about it. Like I said, I knew this day was coming. I was preparing for it. I thought I was making the right decision, and go into my bank account, and it's zero. But there is FDIC insurance. There is insurance on money, so it's a claim process. Because, like I said, there's going to be a lot that's going on, and this is like my freaking savings that's supposed to last for a long time. Like, yeah, that's how pathetic it's become. Where I had to rely on that, but I'm not talking about that stuff because I don't want to talk about money here. I just rather not, but I'm just trying to let you know all the things that are going on at once, because it's like when it rains, it storms. Like when you have a little drizzle, it becomes the biggest storm ever. And it all seems to happen at one time. And I just have faith in a power above me that something good is going to happen, because I believe in karma. And I believe that in my heart that I'm doing good for the community, the things that I do to help others. And especially in the past, when I was in that position to be able to afford to help people, that I did that stuff. And I know that by helping people, it took away from things in the family. And I felt like it may have deprived other people in my family, because you get torn between helping someone else out and going here or going there with your family, or it's like it should never be about money, right? It should be about the time you have with your family. That's the most precious thing. And yeah, I've worked so hard all those years. I mean, I'm talking since I was 18, 19, just trying to save away and save away. And yeah, I come a long way. So you saw how stressed I was when I thought I was going to lose this house to termites. And, I had to sell the house, right? Because of the financial situation that I'm currently in, and was in at the time that thought I was pretty much okay. Because, I thought the people weren't going to pretty much ruin this place. And I had some comments. There's someone that says, I thought you moved back to your old house. That doesn't look like your old house. And I'm like, uh, yeah, it is. What, I can't, what, it is. I don't know what the heck that was all about. It's like, here I am. I'm here. I'm not in Florida. I'm not in South Carolina. I'm up north where we're dealing with a nor'eastern thing, and like we have freaking state of emergency and all this crazy stuff going on. People looting, basically. It seems like I feel like the behavior of people in this town, it's almost like they're opportunists. Some of these people, they're opportunists. When they see a distraction, such as a crazy storm, any kind of a state of emergency where people are just so fixated on, like, oh my gosh, I got stock up on gas. I gotta make sure the generator is working. Or some people are like out trying to get generators, and people are freaking out trying to stock up on foods. And it's like, it's bad enough you're dealing with the pandemic and having to stock up on what you can and being mindful of others so that you don't take from everybody. And then now we got this double whammy. So let me know around you what is going on in your community. I know this is more of a thing that's happening, with the storm. It's Vermont's getting some of it, through Jersey and PA and all through New York. And so, like, we're right in that mess. And that's the situation that I'm dealing with. Let me know how things are going where you are. Now, this whole thing, it's on the coast, and it's even worse when you're closer to the coast. When you get further inland, it's not as bad. It's even worse on the coast, on the east. The east coast by the ocean. So things are crazier there. But we're in the storm. So we're in it, and it sucks. It does. It felt like it was summer. I mean, when I was in Florida and the southern part of South Carolina, like right on the border of Georgia, is like just living there. It was beautiful weather. There was a couple times it was really hot, especially in Florida. But it was like somebody turned the switch off once I got back here. It's like, give you a little taste of what summer's like, and then heat's off. Yeah. All right, who's out here in this live stream? Hey, whoa, Beverly, what's up? Tina G's in the house. I tell you what, I got a special package coming. It was supposed to come today, but there's this whole delay because of the weather, and I'm not going to get it, and hopefully I get it tomorrow, because if not, then there's a whole other claim that I got to make on monetary losses, because then there's more money that's just pretty much thrown out, because I already had paid for expedited shipping to have this particular thing today, because I was going to incorporate it into a video. And this live stream was not going to be a live stream. It was going to be a video with the thing that I had purchased, because this is a really big turn for my future. This is turning my future in a different direction. This is a big plan that I have, and I wanted to share it with you, and I wanted to bring you along with me. So this is a really big purchase. Now, I was afraid to buy this particular thing from one of these companies in Miami, Florida, because I didn't know if I was going to get scammed. So I was reaching out to different companies, and I was trying to get the best deal, and I found what I needed. But unfortunately, yes, there was an issue one of my accounts where I was saving money. I don't know what the hell happened, that it's zero. I reached out to the bank. I contacted them, and they're investigating, they're looking into the things because there was money and all of a sudden it was gone. Now there was a changeover from BB&T to Truist. They did some changes, so I don't know if there's some technical issue on their end and it's causing my account to have zero, but they are looking into that situation. And they said they have been transitioning. There's SunTrust that's transitioning. BB&T was transitioning into. They're both like merging into Truist. And when I saw zero balance in my account, I was like, "This is it. What the hell am I going to do now?" I'm like, really, really, I don't know what the hell is happening. So I'm at the mercy of the bank. I don't know if I was scammed, somebody stole it out of my account. I don't know if it's because they changed over and there's a glitch on their website, because now I got to deal with their purple website. Like they've gone crazy with purple. Like now I have a Truist account and it's all purple. Like I'm used to the burgundy dark red color. Now it's all purple and I'm like trying to read stuff and I can't. If I'm in the store for anything, I cannot log into my bank account anymore to see how much I have, to make sure I don't like have those, do you ever have overdraft your account? Holy crap, you don't want to overdraft. But I always fear that I might overdraft because my grocery bill might be too much. Because there's times where I spend $200-300 and I'm like, I better check and make sure, because I just had a payment go out for this, a payment go out for that. And then like things get so tight. So they changed the color to purple. How the hell do you see what's going on? Let me know if you have Truist, if you downloaded the new app that they have, because I have it here on my phone, right? And I can barely see anything. And if you're in the store and you have facial recognition on, forget about trying to log in. Forget about it. But I was able to at least, with the original one, I was able to at least get a preview of what was in the account, and I didn't have to fully log in. But when you're in the store, it's impossible when you have the facial thing, because it's not letting you in. So that's the situation there. Crazy stuff happening in this world. And hey, look, I got the old GG hoodie on. What do you think of that, huh? I got the hoodie. I got a stash growing over here. I'm stashing a stash away. I wish I could stash something else away. I was rolling up some seaweed the other day. I made a little joke about that. I'm sure you guys probably saw that one before. Like, what's wrong with this guy? Does he have anything else to do that's better than that? But, just having a little fun, just trying to make the best of what's going on in this world, because this world is going crazy. I mean, people have gone nuts. People stealing from each other, like hoarding up on groceries. It's like squirrels in October gone like on like the nuttiest nut that they got out there. What's going to happen in November when all the nuts are gone? Because think about it. All the nuts are gone in November. They call it No Nut November, right? Is that why they call it No Nut November? Because all the nuts are gone? All the squirrels hoarded all the nuts in the beginning, so you have nothing left. You have nothing left. And there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing. Yeah, let's see. Roads shut down here. I'm telling you, Nancy, it's crazy what's going on around here. It's what the weather's nuts. Mother Nature's going like, I don't know. Mother Nature's confused right now, and it's a scary thing that we're dealing with, everybody. It really is. It's freaking scary. Like, I'm so freaking scared of this, what's happening. I'm not scared of like creepers or stalkers or anyone who thinks they can be a tough guy, but I'm scared for humanity. I'm scared for I'm just scared for everybody. I feel like this world is just going crazy. But you know what? Tesla stock is kicking ass. Holy crap. Did you guys see that? When I bought Tesla stock a few months ago, it was like $500 a share. And guess where it is now? It's like $1,000, $1,036 a share. Holy crap, it like doubled. I'm like, I said, too bad I didn't hold on to that, because I sold it at around 500 and something. So I took a loss on that because I saw it going down. I said, I better sell it. So I'm a dumbass for selling it. I should have held on, because I could have made some good money on that one. But hey, yeah, I was like, wow. And then we think Elon's going to be what, a trillionaire? What do you think about that? A trillionaire, like you got a billionaire. I mean, look at the direction things are going in this world. Like, It's crazy. You know, you got Elon, who I swear he's from another planet. He must be an alien. He's got these, I don't know. It's just like, sometimes I just feel like there's a power that I just can't wrap my head around. I just cannot wrap my head around some things that people come like create in this world. It's like people have these minds that are just like seem like it's out of this world. Like the creativity, the knowledge, the genius in some people. I don't know. It's out of this world. It really is. It's amazing. Let's see. We got Janet out here. Selena. Any time the hurricanes come out of the west, we get windy, cold winter. Oh, mamma mia! It's been raining. Let me go inside for a second there. There we go. Much better. Oh my God, I look like Ned Flanders now. Ned Flanders over here. It's me, Ned Flanders. How you doing? I'm going up here. Going up here. Got some stuff I gotta do in my room. In my room over here. It's becoming a little messy. Yes, a little messy. I got stuff sitting over here. What's going on in here? Like, I got all these things. What's this? Got this. It gets so loud in here. I'm telling you, I was here jamming. On here, and it got so freaking loud in here. The floor was shaking. The floor was literally shaking. It was literally shaking up. Holy moly. Oh, it's going crazy. Yeah, so I don't know what's happening, but we got some crazy stuff happening in this community. People are hoarding stuff, people stealing. My bank account got emptied out. I'm hoping that it's some kind of the glitch in their new transitioning of, companies or whatever. They're just becoming all one. And there's some issues with their website. It was the other day, I was trying to buy some groceries and my credit card got declined. And I'm like, okay, what the hell's going on now? I log into my account. I saw there was enough money to cover the expenses. I go into card controls and I don't see any spending limits applied. Everything looked fine. I go in there and I try to just tweak things like, oh, let me just see what if I change my spending limit to a little bit higher, even though I didn't reach that spending limit, and it wouldn't let me do anything. It was like error occurred, and then like it told me I had to call a number. So I don't know. It's scary. I don't know what's going to happen in the future when it comes to money and finances. Is money like currency going to be a thing? Is it going to be existing? Or are we going to be living on a whole different system? How is that going to work out? Like, are we all going to be like all one? Like, we're all going to make the same kind of income, and nobody's going to make more money than the other? I don't know. It's like so many things you hear about that's going on in this world. It's kind of crazy, but yeah. And yeah, it's fun to make YouTube videos, but if you want to make money with YouTube, forget about it. Don't don't fool yourself. Don't fool yourself because there is no money to be made unless you're a genius and you could figure out something. And otherwise, forget about it. And I feel like when you're a content creator and people see you making videos, and then they see it looks like you're successful because of maybe the home you live in, the kind of car you drive, or you're being able to go to places to vacation. They might automatically think, oh, that's got to be coming from YouTube. Well, sorry to bust your bubble if you had any hopes to make money with YouTube, but that's not where my money came from. My money came from me working my butt off. That's where it came from. And I don't owe anybody anything. I don't owe anybody anything because I worked for my own money. No one else did my work. I did my work. YouTube's always been a hobby. It was a little like side income that went back into itself, but that is all it was. and never been anything more. And I think there was times where I got so excited about like the views and stuff, and I'm like, oh, look at this, man, there's a lot of views. You can make a lot of money with the views, but when reality comes, you can't make money when YouTube has restrictions about what you can monetize. So when I was doing videos that had music in them, that they were getting demonetized, or the person that created the music was the one that was getting the revenue, not me. So my plans are to create my own music for my content. And I'm going to create music for my content so that I own all the rights to all the songs, all the music in any video that I make. And I'm going to start releasing my own music on iTunes if I can find a way to make that happen. I don't know how easy that's going to be. I'm going to talk to some friends who are into music. I want to make custom music for people out here. I want to make custom music for you. If you want a custom song, something upbeat, something techno, something country, rock, or hip hop, or pop music, whatever you are in the mood for, you want something that's customized for you. I'm going to be the one that's creating that, okay? And I'm going to be putting it out there for people to use in their videos, so that if you wanted the background music, you can use it in your videos. Because I am done with dealing with ID match or copyright claims because of music. Because out of over 1,000 videos that I've uploaded over the years, I always had music in them. Like when I did pranks or challenges, or just out on vacation, I always had music. But you know what happened? The people who had rights to that music are the ones who had all the monetization. It was like they got 100% monetization, I got zero. So if their song was in my video just for 30 seconds and I had a, say, 40-minute video, they got monetization all to them just for that 30 seconds that they had their song in there. So this is why I am going to make my own music, and I'm not going to be greedy. I'm not going to be bait switching people where, okay, you get to use my music, and then all of a sudden now they want to make money off their music, so that they put their music into a ID, it's called content ID management. So then they start putting their music into content ID management, because with YouTube, you are able to do that if you are if you have a commercial account and all this stuff, and it's just a lot involved. But yeah, my own music, people. What do you think? Let me know, guys. Um, it's going to be a much more advanced keyboard than that I'm going to be using. I'm telling you right now. I'm going to share with you exactly what I mean about that. This is an old keyboard I got here. What I got is, it has my cousin's name on it. The keyboard that I will be putting in place of this has my cousin's name on it. I've been looking all over Facebook Marketplace. I've been going to these music stores. I've been going to places that are selling secondhand stuff, used stuff, because me, I cannot afford to buy brand new stuff. I'm just not that person. Those days are far over. There's something coming that's going to be sitting next to this one, and I am going to have fun with it. That's what's going to happen. I'm not going to like spill out all the beans, but this is only one of the things that is going to be happen. And I'm telling you, there's going to be some changes in my life, because I am taking on another career into my life, and I will get into that in an actual video. And it'll be interesting. Like I said, I've been making YouTube videos for all these years, and trying to juggle making videos with running my business. And it's like I never wanted YouTube to interfere with business or family time, because I'm always about time with family, and time with family is very precious, and no amount of money in the world could pay me off to not be with family. You know what I mean? That's just how I am. I don't care how much money somebody gives me. Like, if that money is going to allow me to have time with my family, then I'll put that money to wherever it needs to go, so I can have time with my family. And that's why I've always been And I've helped people that are in my family out with things they needed, and friends that needed stuff. And I worked hard for that. The things I had, and you guys remember you saw me with a lot of cars in the past. Well, those cars. I had a lot of bank loans. Those were the days that I was building up a lot of credit. When you see a lot of cars, it's me with like 3 or 4 different car loans. It's like you got to start somewhere. So you just got to be careful starting out in life that don't overextend yourself. Don't have too many credit cards. Don't have too many bank loans. Don't overdo it, because when you do that, and you're setting yourself up for failure, for your credit score to drop down. Take it from me. I've been down that road to where my credit was messed up. I had so many collections. My credit score was like it was below three something. If there, I mean, it was pretty pathetic, and it took me so long just to get it up to around 500, and then I finally got it up to about eight something. So now I'm in the 800s, but it took so long to get there. It's crazy how you can have a credit card and your credit score goes down if you spend too much money on it, and it goes down if you don't spend enough money on it, or if you don't use it at all. If you have a credit card with, like, say, a $5,000 limit on it, right? And you don't use it, but you have it, your credit score drops a little. If you max it out, spend 4,000 or 5,000 on your credit card, it drops down even more dramatically. All right, so you pay it off, it goes back up, but it's still not as high, right? So now your balance is zero, and your credit score is like it's kind of stuck in limbo, right? You put like $10 worth of you buy $10 to $20 worth of stuff on that credit card, and your score jumps up. So too much utilization drops your credit score. Not enough utilization drops your credit score. You got to find that magic number. So I've experimented with all these things, and boom. Like when I buy electronics, this keyboard, I bought this thing probably 15 years ago, maybe. I think maybe 10 years ago, 12 years ago. I don't even know. I think I bought this in 2010. That's 12 years ago, ain't it? I don't even know. It's been a long time, but I say it's crazy. Let's see who's out here in the stream. We have 111 people out here. I'm giving you guys a thumbs up because, like I said, hey, if you like this stream so far, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, then, I understand. I got Jimmy out here. Kinsey, I have my own opinions. Kinsey, share your opinions with me. I know sometimes I don't read everything, but I know when people get defensive in the chat, it's usually because they said something and someone else either doesn't like it, and then they speak up, and then there becomes like a back and forth kind of thing. So if there's an opinion, hey, whether it's good that I agree with or whether it's something that might hurt my feelings, oh, I'm so weak. No, I'm not weak. I'm telling you, I have tough skin. As long as I know that I'm a good person, I have a good heart, I have the best intentions, and I'm a very honest person in my family. Of course, like I would never lie to my family. I never lie to my friends. The only people I lie to are people I don't trust, because I don't. The less they know about me, the better off. You know what I mean? Because sometimes that's the only way to make it in this world. You tell the people in your life who are important to you. You tell them everything. You're honest with everybody that you care about. You're honest with people in general, but people you don't trust, you don't owe them the truth. You don't owe them shit. You don't say nothing that is going to be too much. That's how that is. Okay, so here we go. Sometimes the truth hurts, but hey, opinions, it's all about what somebody perceives of someone or something, and an opinion doesn't mean it's a fact, that's for sure. It doesn't mean it's the truth. It just means it's just the way someone thinks about a situation or someone or whatever. So if somebody has an opinion about like, oh, I don't like your mustache. It looks weird. I was like, okay, it's okay. It's just a mustache. I have this for a reason because there's a certain character that I am portraying, and I need this just for now. But what if I get attached to it? What's going to happen? But I'm doing the Arnold Schwarzenegger wearing the jacket thing, so I don't think Arnold Schwarzenegger has one of these on his face. So it's going to have to go. It's going to have to go. Bye bye. Goodbye. See you later. It kind of doesn't look, I don't know. Do I look like one of those like scary people you see in a dark alley, like with this on? And I look, and having a hoodie like this, like is that like, oh yeah, I'm coming to get you. I'm sneaking around the corner. Just wait when it gets dark. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's just it's kind of creepy, ain't it? Like I don't know. What do you think? Share your thoughts. But we're going to be exploring some paranormal. I don't know if it's really paranormal. We'll find out if it's paranormal. Let me know in the chats. Do we have any people who are fans of paranormal content? I'd like to know right here. Let me know in the chats. Are you fans of paranormal content? Are you just interested in whatever crazy thing goes on in my life? It doesn't matter if it's paranormal or not. Doesn't matter if it's crazy or not. Doesn't matter if it's just happy stuff or sad stuff. Bet you'll just be okay. You watch it. Hey, I'm okay. I like it. It's entertainment. Let me know. And as you see this video, like in my recent videos, I've been very positive. As much as things have been stressful in my life, and as much as people have been disrespectful of other people's property and other people's life and other people's health and like other people's pantries and refrigerators, because when they're taking every last thing in the store and leaving you with nothing, and like if you live out in the country, I'll just tell you what. Have you guys ever been out in the mountains in Pennsylvania? Have you guys ever been out in the mountains in upstate New York? If you have, you know exactly how it is when you're near the city or when you're far out in the mountains away from the city and you have stores, but they're spread far apart. So imagine you go to the store and there's nothing, like, oh, where the hell am I going to go now? That store's done. Everybody's going out of town. They're going here. They're going there. They're going to the city. They're going to they're just buying everything out. They're emptying the shelves because we do have a supply chain issue, and we're understaffed. Like UPS is understaffed. FedEx is understaffed. The holidays are coming. There's going to be delayed packages because of the holidays and because of the pandemic, the understaffed shipping companies. And now, of course, this crazy weather, this nor'eastern, 60-mile-an-hour winds. Make sure you have generators. The power is going to be out. Make sure you stock up on foods. Make sure this, make sure that. The roads are going to be closed down. You're going to be stuck. You're going to be, oh my. And I'm telling you what. This is coming from these news anchors, these weathermen, these weather guys. I am telling you, they are so dramatic. Did you ever watch the Weather Channel, or did you ever watch like even online? It'll be like the weather, and they'll be talking about this storm or that weather, and we're like, oh, you gotta just get a generator. You gotta get this, and like they're being so dramatic. It's like to the point where they make it seem like it's so much worse than it is, And then sometimes it is pretty bad. But sometimes I feel like they just get so dramatic, It's like, gosh, is this helping their ratings? Is